Alright, before I start this review, here's just the following little tips for you people. If you're gonna go see Captain America, you need to see these movies. You need to watch the first one. It's a good movie. You need to watch it. And if you've not seen this movie, what's wrong with you? But you need to see this as well, the Avengers. And after all that, you're ready to set to go see this movie. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. The next Marvel movie, yes, this is it. This is the next Marvel movie in the Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I am not going to lie right now. So far, all the movies in Phase 2 of Marvel is just doing really good. Iron Man 3 was really good. A lot of people were like, it's alright. I liked it. It was good. Thor: The Dark World. You've seen the review on my channel if you haven't. It's a good movie. I liked it. A little bit of a predictable superhero movie, but it's still good. And now we have Captain America. And now it's after the Avengers, just like the other movies. And it's pretty much like a sequel to the first one, because before I say anything, Iron Man 3 and Thor, they kind of, well, Thor connected with the first one. Iron Man 3, he really more connected after the Avengers. Thor, first one, and the Avengers, a lot of the Avengers and everything, but this one really, Captain America, this one kind of focuses a lot on the first movie, if you really think about it. So the main plot is Steve Rogers, Captain America, he's working with S.H.I.E.L.D. In the first 10 minutes of this movie, he's on a mission, he's doing all this kind of stuff with Black Widow, who is very hot in this movie. He's just pretty much being Captain America. He's saving the day and doing what he does really good. And then S.H.I.E.L.D. gets compromised. They said in the movie, it gets compromised by someone, I'm not going to tell you, and then something happens, which is then framed on Captain America, and then everyone on S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming after Captain America, and half the movie is pretty much a manhunt of him, and he's learning a lot of past moments from the past, from like the first movie, which I'm telling you, you need to watch before seeing this. And he's trying to get into the feel of the 21st century. So a lot's happened in this movie, and it fits so well because he's learning so much about the past and these secrets about S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything, which is I love that. I love how they went into depth about S.H.I.E.L.D. It really was cool. And then we have the Winter Soldier. It's in the title, which I'm kind of strange to why. I'm being completely straight here. The Winter Soldier really wasn't in the movie a lot. If you've not heard the spoiler on YouTube or anywhere, I'm not going to tell you yes or no, but, I mean, it is a spoiler on YouTube, whatever, on the internet, so if you heard it, you kind of know. So I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to tell you yes or no. But anyways, the Winter Soldier, he's not really, I mean, he's in the movie. He's kind of a main part. But when it comes to him, like when it reveals something, that's when he's most interesting. That's when he's like, oh, and all kind of stuff. But overall, he really just comes in and he's just a badass. He just comes in like does a lot of ninja kind of stuff. Overall, I mean, he really was not into the movie a lot, but he was still a cool villain. Well, actually, he wasn't the main villain. Again, I don't want to spoil it. I really don't. But overall, this movie had a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. There's a lot of fighting scenes, a lot of explosions, a lot of shootouts, which were directed pretty darn good. There was a little bit of a shake can in the beginning, but overall it really had some good directing. The cinematography was a lot better in this one. The special effects were a lot better than the first one. And I love learning Steve Rogers in the 21st century. I mean, he really is trying to get into the 21st century, and on the way he's learning about stuff in the past, and it really just kind of like messes with him if you kind of say it. But now another question is, was Black Hawk, was his name? Falcon, yeah, Falcon. Was he a good? Yes, he was. The guy who was chosen to play him was a guy from Pain and Gain, and I thought they picked him pretty good. Of course, he had some funny moments and everything, and his wings things were really cool. I mean, he's like one of those guys who work in the army that's 21st century army. Like Steve Rogers, he was in the past army. Falcon, he's the 21st Army, and now he's becoming Falcon. He's working with Captain America. They have a good connection. I like Falcon. He was introduced in the story really good. But overall, this movie was really good. And this movie ends just like the other movies. It ends with you thinking, how in the world are they going to do with the Avengers? Like Iron Man 3, not spoiling it, but how it ended is kind of like, wait, how is that going to go in the Avengers? Thor: The Dark World. That ended with kind of leading to the Avengers too, but again, it's kind of like It doesn't really give you away, but the end credit scene in all these movies lead to something, and that's gonna be the Avengers. So does this movie. This end credit scene is really cool. I like this end credit scene. It really was like, whoa, cool. But the next movie in the set of the Phase 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy, which I am actually really excited for. So overall, Captain America was awesome. I really enjoyed this film. Really, all the doubts I could really say was probably the villain. I think they could have done a lot more with the Winter Soldier. But overall, the movie was really good. The manhunt with S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved learning more about the S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of stuff. I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked this movie. Was it better than the other two Phase 2 movies? I say it's probably better than Iron Man 3. Probably better than Thor: The Dark World. Really. It's probably right below Avengers. This is way better than the first one, definitely. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 5. It was good as Noah, yes. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. Please comment and subscribe. Check out my other movies reviews. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.